if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything. Wheel of life.
Great work. Have your reputation
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, if it turns out that the innumerable...
But how does this happen?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it. I may be a gold. The essence, I'm willing to put all these things...
Oh, so that...
Precisely.
So after all...
Of course not. Now, follow me.
To ashes! Wrap up a flame! Incinerate!
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test. I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. A tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like. Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you. It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Motion to compel! Life goes on. Go. Incinerate!
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is... Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Seems like if you...
I've truly gained... Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kinda looking for... Unless you can think of any...
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You! You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating in all kinds of strange experiments? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps, you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've gotta hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. Now then, All things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo!
We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look. You're back. Good timing. You took quite a while. Did you get time for the results? But the integral preliminary conclusion that I cannot...
You couldn't tell that? We spent all day working.
Please, have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a... I mentioned in that the only other light, but imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to... is not nurturing otherworld...
Paimon thought...
Life is a short life, Cat. So, do you understand what I meant?
Albedo...
Thank you both. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make I mean, at the time... in the future. If the need arises, well... I made a point through it, but what was that sediment those born of Earth, if one day... Can I rely on...
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly...
Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's...
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries.
It has been several days.
Even though the Qixing have... They commissioned Ganyu as their... Still.
Is that so?
I'm afraid even when it's time for her she couldn't possibly be using her...
Oh, Paimon...
It's when we first heard...
We couldn't have imagined that Miss...
Speaking of
Of course!
That's good news. We're safe.
It's about time.
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang.
So Ganyu left to... We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there. person standing over there. That's Ganyu! We finally found her! Ganyu!
You two. I did not expect to. I shouldn't.
Huh?
That's why you're here.
What?
The clouds full. When the Adepti entrusted my Adepti blood make. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a. I appreciate after 1,000.
Who disturbs the peace?
Cloud Retainer?
What?
Wow!
Come here to chat about the old time. I'm not to worry. Yes.
Oh, Cloud.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, Paimon!
When one was still
Wow.
plump, she was. The day gone, so fierce.
Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Be that so, but returning, one cannot help. One will tell you more. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Joyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Joyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Joyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Joyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then!
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Why did you come here? Yay! This trial was prepared by the training is much to her signature.
Is it?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Trap. If you're ready.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
Must press on. Why did you come here? Yay! This trial was prepared by the training is much to her signature.
Is it?
No, I'm aware of your strength. If you're ready. Access denied. behind schedule. Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. We've completed the task. I agree.
Ganyu, what?
The training's not...
Huh? So there are more trials prepared?
No.
Who is it?
Conqueror.
Huh. So it's shit.
I found him unapproachable at first, too. He's already waiting.
Of course we are.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned...
I'm sorry.
I don't need your...
Jealous.
You're neither an Instead of explain...
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If so, the trial I've...
Yes. We're way behind schedule. No touching.
The trial's begun. Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Hey, it's just a little lightning. No need to fear it on the open ocean, so there's even less need to fear it on dry land.
I swear by my sword!
Life goes on.
Motion to compel.
Eyes on me!
Faster? Okay, faster. Sacred name, fortune preserver, fries.
Boom boom. Inadmissible evidence.
Go.
Go as one.
To ashes!
This is long overdue. No touching. We're way behind schedule.
Motion to compel! Incinerate! Boom boom!
Barbados, guide us.
Boom boom! Breath of the flame!
Eyes on me!
Rise.
Access denied. All hail!
Orders given. Orders received. Life goes on. I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report, only you.
Xiao always has such...
From tomorrow.
I have to do...
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu.
pesky visit...
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis. I've finally come. Are all of you the... great! My name...
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
Perfect. I didn't... What blessings can you grant?
Wow.
Dear pilgrim... that's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is, it would be unfair...
Hold on.
Your father must... A person of your age should focus on work and...
Are you a real... You sure you're not one of those swindlers? Enough. Doesn't matter if you're...
No, but... Can you...
I thought that... But being questioned by him, but...
It's true!
All right. If I'm proven right.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go!